Not once have I eaten the poo-poo.
I've never sucked a dick. I might put my fist in a guy's.
It's Biden. As I call Barack Obama's ass, the Golden Corral.
We're rolling.
We're rolling,
We
dude.
are rolling.
We were just harmonizing right
We were.
before.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can't get enough. You fucking left me out to dry, dude.
All right,
I'm doing Barry White impressions.
We'll do it. I'll go high, you go low.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Can't get enough of your love.
How's it feel? How's it feel?
I feel so gay. Dude. That was so. Yours is cool because it's the deep one.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Yeah, dude. If I
you
leave
wanna
you out
really
to dry, you don't sound
really
gay.
You want to really do it?
3, 2, 1. Can't get enough of your love, baby. Now, and I can ad lib. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Your love.
Dude, what are we doing podcasting?
Dude, this is quality fucking listening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rough Week podcast. That was a cold open for you. We're fucking performers. We are performers.
SNL, you have my number.
Yes. Feel free to give me a ring at any time.
Feel free to give me a ring at any time.
Yeah. Welcome to the Rough Week podcast, episode 4.
Yeah.
Just the fucking fellas
Just
today.
the boys
today.
this
Just
week.
the boys.
Yes, absolutely.
We had every other right now.
We're at every other. We're not really like scheduling it super hard with that, but
We get you nice shiny guests, and then sometimes you just get to hear Christoph and I come together.
Yeah, just coming on each other together, dude.
Get
coming all over each other. That's what I love about our relationship.
Is the gay sex aspect of it?
Yeah, that's honestly I wouldn't be around. Luke offered me a podcast, and I said, "What's in it for me?" You said, "Unlimited gay sex."
I'll suck you off whenever you want.
And I said, "Deal." Luke's like, "I'll take 100% of the profits." I said, "Don't worry." I'm the real winner here.
How's your
I'm
week
basically
been, dude?
paying you to fuck me.
Yeah, dude. I'm a prostitute.
Yeah, you're basically a
prostitute.
You're like a prostitute, and I'm a John, but I have to do your podcast.
I get money, and I get edited clips of the podcast.
Honestly, that would be pretty good. Like, imagine you're a prostitute, right?
Yeah.
And then you just fuck guys, and then you have them on your podcast. That would be awesome.
Yeah, you would have to try to fuck famous guys.
Yeah, you would, but
then they wouldn't do the pod. Why would they ever do that?
No, they wouldn't need to do the. But what you need to do is be like a real gutter rat type prostitute, you know, like the real lowest of the low, like a low income prostitute, and then just have like a whole podcast.
You could fuck like decent level like if you like sucked off Adam Friedland for a podcast. You could like a guy who's big in podcasting but isn't like an A-list celebrity. He would boost your views, and he would love the dick suck.
Yeah. We should start doing that.
We should start sucking up. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I Adam's on tour. I'm going to go to one of his shows.
I will fully suck off Andrew Santino. I already suck off you. It's close enough.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, look. All right, look. The Andrew Santino thing, dude. That just reminds me of when I was talking to you about, like, I was just giving you my woes about being a ginger, and then at the end I was like, dude, if I get in perfect shape and I look as good as I can, I will look like Andrew Santino.
Yeah,
the best case scenario for me.
Well, we were looking at Matt Rife's tour schedule. Kid's fucking killing it, dude.
Matt Rife's,
he's an absolute piece.
We love Matt Rife here.
We
working title was Rife Week.
Yeah, we almost called it Rife Week.
Yeah, we love Matt Rife. He's a horny little he's just a sweet little devil.
He's a beautiful man. He's perfect.
I mean, he's like
hilarious that he does stand up.
Yeah.
It's also like he's gonna sell out like Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, no, he's gonna have the biggest career out of it.
I don't see a way that he doesn't become the biggest comedian on the planet. There's really nothing stopping him.
No, what would be?
Me Too, getting Me Too'd.
That would be about it, but I just hope that doesn't happen for my dog Matty Rife.
Yeah,
I hope he doesn't do anything like that. I
don't want any of these bitches lying on Rife's name, dude.
I trust Rife with my life, dude.
Yeah, dude, Rife for life.
I'm a Rifer for lifer, dude.
No, dude, Matt would never do that.
Matt, the Matt I know, the Matt I subscribe to on every social media platform, would never.
Matt would never do that. Dude.
No,
he's such a good guy.
He's such a. I mean,
dude, I saw a video of him hugging a fan at a meet and greet that she took, and he like hugged her he caressed her kind of, and like smelled her hair, and. I mean, if this was an ugly guy, if he looked like, if he looked like Bobby Lee, if he looked like,
if he looked like me,
if he looked like you,
I'm an average-looking guy. I'll say.
If he looked like
slightly handsome, I'd say I'm average to slightly handsome.
Yeah, I would say you're like a 6.5.
Thank you. What would you rate yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
6.6.
Oh my god, dude! I knew you were gonna say 7 or just above me, dude. Fuck you, dude.
Whatever's more than you, that's what I am.
Yeah, that's wild though.
But dude, the video of Rife,
Yeah.
he's hugging a fan and he's
Yeah.
like caressing her and smelling her hair. And if he looked like you,
Did you wish you were that
every
girl?
comment would be like, here's the hotline to call. Like, you can call anonymously to report sexual assault. Like, that would be every comment. Like, everybody aiding and like
Yeah.
catching a sexual predator.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, girl, the way he smelled your hair, I would have melted.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, he smelled a woman's hair non-consensually. Everything was like,
Yeah.
that is, he gives such good hugs. You can tell.
You can tell.
And the video that a woman took of Matt Rife hugging her at a meet and greet she paid for had like 22 million views. I've never seen it. Was unbelievable.
I mean, the kid moves tickets. Like,
Kid moves tickets.
You wouldn't believe.
The kids get numbers on hugs. His hugs are charted.
I'll scroll through TikTok and I'll see. I saw a Matt Rife video next to a guy playing with kinetic sand. Like, he's like organized. You know those videos where it's it'll be Subway Surfers and a Family Guy clip. They got that, but it's a guy doing kinetic sand next to Matt Rife doing a bit. And I'm like, dude, I just want to be fucking kinetic sand famous. That's all I want. I'm like, just put me next to like a guy balancing balls or a Chinese guy building a yurt or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no, that is the goal now. It's so funny that's what this has become. You're like, I would love to be power wash famous. That's like
I
the
just want a
honesty.
Taiwanese guy to be building a mud hut next to my stand-up clips. That's all I want. Dude, that's literally all I want.
Dude, I'm just going to fucking grind it. I'm going to get so good at stand-up until I'm ASMR bricklayer famous. That would be amazing.
Dude, I have like, I'm going to do guerrilla marketing. I have a big file on my computer of a bunch of different kinetic sand videos and mud videos and like Subway Surfer gameplay that I just have saved. And I'm going to get a burner account and just post random clips of my stand-up and put them next to them. I'm like, maybe the reason this only got 5,000 views on TikTok is because there wasn't enough sand going on in the background. I mean, it's crazy. It's like the attention. It's depressing. I saw one with 3 once. It was three videos playing at the same time.
Probably did numbers, did.
I mean, it was.
Probably did numbers.
Yeah, it did do numbers, and then it's just.
It is so it's really dystopian.
It's adult Coco Melon. Dude.
It's dystopian to be
Coco
like
Melon's
people.
the saddest thing in the world I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's
and then I sent you that thing the other day of I think it might have been today, of fucking layaway on a pizza.
Oh my god,
dude! It was a 6-week payment plan for a fucking pizza.
Dude, this is a real thing.
Yeah, I don't even want to say the name of the company.
It's like a firm or one of those companies that lets you pay in payment plans of anything. It's for people who can't buy stuff and they also I guess don't have credit cards.
Yeah,
but they let you do payments and they charge you interest and that's how they make their money.
Yes,
they let you do that now with Domino's Pizza. I mean, could you be more down bad?
Oh my god, bro!
Being like, what is that? Medium pie and garlic knots, $5.99. Can I split that up into 7 payments? 82 cents.
It said pay over 6 weeks, and I'm like reading the thread. I saw this on Twitter. Like, how does this work? Like, I didn't understand what it was. And then someone was like, no, it's not like a loan. What it is that it separates it into payments. I'm like, it sounds like a fucking loan. I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Yeah, it's separated into payments and you pay interest on it. Isn't that a fucking loan?
I mean, how sad? Can you imagine how sad you'd be if you're like, can I take the payment plan for the cheesy gordita crunch?
For the pizza, dude? I'm like, dude, I don't understand who this is even for.
I mean, really poor people.
But even if you're that...
really poor, really fat people.
I don't even... I'm like, how do you... what is this? Like, how is this a functioning business model at all? It has to just be so you and me talk about it, which is why I don't want to say the fucking name of the company.
Yeah, dude, we're not giving you
someone
free
out there
promo.
Listening, don't use this company to pay off a pizza.
Dude, well, it's also like... Yeah, I mean, it's only for people that have less than $6.
I mean, it's absurd.
Imagine being like, we're going to make... Here's a business model.
Yeah.
We're going to target exclusively people who have less than $4.
Yeah, it's like, who even is this for?
We're going to do numbers.
That'd be great if you went to the third world.
Yeah.
You just went to like the cobalt mines in Africa that are making our little phones, and you're like, how would you... I know you have one arm, but how would you like... to pay off a pizza?
Yeah.
Like, we can have a pizza. Do you mind?
I would
love a pizza.
I would love to make it to America
and have a pizza,
and one day be able to buy a pepperoni pizza with mushrooms in 6 installments of 99 cents.
I can buy one large pizza and pay it over 6 weeks, which is great because that's 6 weeks worth of food.
The dream is, of course, to be able to afford one Johnny Rockets burger. But the dream has a path.
Yes.
And on that path is 5 payments of 98 cents.
5 easy payments of 1995.
For 5 payments of 1995.
Yeah, but it's in cents.
You can get a bloomin' onion.
It's just good. They just ship over a freeze-dried Domino's pizza into the Zimbabwean mines. I mean, it's just insane, dude.
Yeah, dude, that business could make a killing in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, it only exists for like blood diamond miners, dude. It just has no other market. I just go, who needs this? Like, even if you ever did that, I would like find you. I would want them on the podcast. Like, I want to, like, anyone out there who listens to the podcast who's paid for a pizza on layaway, shoot me an Instagram DM. We'll have you on too. We'll fucking have you on.
I mean, what a funny, like, dystopian TikTok scroll to be like, okay, here is Matt Rife doing stand-up next to a video of colors being combined in a blender. It has 27 million views.
Yes.
Okay, all right, pretty funny. Scroll down. Oh, it's an ad. What's it for? Oh, a pizza payment plan. This is a payment plan for your pizza. That's great.
Bro, it makes no sense.
That's fantastic. I mean,
like,
let me scroll down again.
what is going on?
Let me scroll down again. Oh, it's a video of a power washer next to Jon Stewart razzing a senator.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's Jon Stewart going, you will pay for the crimes you did when you didn't give 9/11 firefighters medical care. They're all dying of emphysema and eye brain cancer. And then it's like right next to it is like a wacky flavorful tube man just going on. Saying,
Dude,
like and subscribe.
It is so funny. Like, I love Jon Stewart and I loved The Daily Show when he was on it, but it is so funny. Like, if you look at what he's doing now.
Yeah.
It's just him berating congressmen.
Dude, I mean,
he's just screaming in the faces of conservative senators.
I'm just glad that, like, I don't know. I kind of like it, dude.
It's all right.
I just think it's like, I don't know. I like it. He's not funny. He's not being funny
but
at all.
He is a funny guy.
He's hilarious. The Daily Show is awesome.
But it's so funny. They're like, let's not, John, your jokes, you're crushing it. The delivery, perfect.
Yeah.
We're thinking, take out the jokes.
Yeah.
You just yell at them. Just berate an NRA lobbyist about gun control.
Yeah. I mean,
just
the one I saw,
in their face. Like, why would anybody be a guest on that show now? Like, let me get
right. That's what confused me.
You're just gonna get screamed at.
That's what confused me. I was like, this can only last one season before it gets. Well, as soon as it goes out, it will never have another guest.
Yeah,
it didn't make any sense. Like, I remember it was some like a Secretary of Treasury or something. Who, I was some economic specialist in the government or whatever. And he's talking to him about like I'm trying to remember specifically what it was, but it was it was ExxonMobil. He was like talking about tax breaks for ExxonMobil, and he's just like, "You're a piece of shit for allowing this to happen." It's like, go fuck yourself, you tax break billionaire bitch. You fucking suck. Fuck you. Boom, baby. I'm Jon fucking Stewart, bitch.
Really,
and then I'm like,
really great writing there. Just great writing there. You're like, you're a fucking piece of shit. And everyone's like, this was fantastic.
Well, he was much more articulate than that.
Great.
Yeah, Jon Stewart is like, yeah, I have my own economic reform plan here. It's right there, buddy. Right fucking there. Oh yeah, I got here. We got a right there. We're gonna pig barrel it. Or
Jon Stewart brings on a state senator from Oklahoma. He's like, and another thing, you're gay.
Get some behind the ear. Oh. Yeah, dude. I mean, he's just dunking on these guys.
He's giving 5 stars to gun lobbyists.
He just low fives Barack Obama on the fucking sideline.
It's also so funny that like a state legislator is like his version of like Ben Shapiro's blue-haired college freshman.
It's way better.
Yeah, like
I mean,
he's in his
respectable.
Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder dunk on the college kids phase, but it's with like elected officials.
Yeah, but it's with like Mitch McConnell, and you're like, but what blows my mind is like, why would any of these guys? Why would you go on the show?
No, I don't understand.
What do you have to gain? You have nothing like but to be clipped out of context and put next to kinetic sand for 25 million likes. I mean, that's your best case scenario. What do you want? Like, who's going to watch that and you go, you know what? I'm actually pro the rich getting richer.
Dude,
like, who is for this?
That guy who supports corporate tax breaks,
Yeah.
who said 7 words in coward and fear. pretty good points.
I'm going to vote him in.
I'm actually liking the other guy.
Voted in at all.
I'm liking the other guy who looked grossly uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude.
Barely said a word.
It makes no sense. It's just like Jon Stewart just literally like triple reverse dunking on him. I just don't it's going to last one season.
Yeah, I mean, it is doing numbers.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. But I just can't. It's like
people love to see someone get people love to see a gotcha moment.
Yeah.
They love to see someone get razzed, get dunked on.
I get sucked into it too, like on either side of the political spectrum.
Yeah.
Like I realize that like I'm like, oh, like whatever algorithms are working, you know?
Yeah.
They clearly lead you down a way of politics. Like if you're not self-aware and all you see is just Ben Shapiro dunks or all you see is like Sam Cedar dunks, then like you're gonna just be like, oh, I'm this. It's just like Sam Cedar's cool and articulate, and he can dunk on some guy, and he can dunk on Steven Crowder, or you just never see that, and all you see is Steven Crowder like tell like a blind wheelchaired trans person that actually corporate tax breaks are fun. You know, it's actually more inclusive, and you're like, what? He has a gun on his hip at SMU,
dude. When those Change My Mind videos are blowing up, and it was like, dude, that second girl, what a fucking retard. I'm like, yeah, she's a sophomore at Fairleigh Dickinson University.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised this 48-year-old man is making her look stupid.
Isn't he dying, Steven Crowder?
I heard that
he's like cancer or something.
AIDS.
He has AIDS.
I'm pretty sure it's AIDS.
Well, he did get in trouble for
having gay sex with
he got Me Too'd by a trans woman, I thought.
No.
I thought he got Me Too'd by a trans woman.
Ian, can you look that up?
I'm starting that now.
Did Steven Crowder get Me Too'd by a trans woman? Just search Steven Crowder.
Me Too. But I think
trans woman.
I think we should really get on, like, for the podcast, like just a general direction, Luke, is we do just kind of misinformation. Just rumors, lies, just stuff that factually is not right.
Yeah.
But it's stuff that I kind of heard, and then I mess it up when I start talking.
Yeah, you're right.
So Steven Crowder raped a trans woman of color. He pushed her out of her wheelchair and then down a flight of stairs and then jumped on her like a hyena.
Don't even check on TMZ. We'll inform you the TMZ report that he was caught in Hunts Point in the Bronx sucking off a man lady in a Toyota Camry.
Yeah, and she was like, "Get the fuck off me, Steven Crowder!" And he goes, "Change my mind, bitch."
Steven Crowder attacked by transgender.
No. This is just him dunking on someone and some guy doing a reaction video.
Yeah.
I swear I saw a Twitter thread, and you know what? I do the editing for this, so I'll just I'll cut out the misinformation. But
we should do 14 minutes of podcasting and then an hour of Steven Crowder Change My Mind videos, just for like YouTube analytics.
Yeah. We should do it like where the ad breaks. Welcome back to Steven Crowder. We're the show in between Steven Crowder. It's like how The Simpsons started on the whatever show or whatever.
What was The Simpsons like an ad break show?
Well, it was like a little short form bit on some longer like variety show.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the show.
They used to do those on Adult Swim.
What?
What's on Adult Swim these days?
I don't know. I never watch it. I don't have cable.
Yeah.
Who has cable?
We do.
Jesus. Why? What are you, 78 years old? What are you watching? Golf?
TLC.
You're watching Little Story Big World or whatever the fuck it is?
Dude, you can't
Little People Big World?
Really, cable does have the market cornered on midget content.
Oh, 100%.
You can't go online and get as good of midget content as you can if you have a
No, you can get some good content online.
Dude, you have to pay like $120 a month to Spectrum so that you can watch full episodes of like a midget love triangle show.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Whoever is the director of content at TLC is a madman, a maniac.
Yeah. Like he sees someone like limping down the street with like half their face burnt off, and he's like, "Oh, I smell a sitcom, baby."
There's like a lady walking out of her back door, dragging like 3 garbage bags full of dead cats. He's standing on the corner of the street. He's like, "Oh, dude, it's right there. I see it." I think I see a star.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's little people, dead cats.
He's like, excuse me, Marianne. Have you ever thought about being on television? She's like, they're coming after me. They're coming after. He's like, they're going to be. You're gonna have troves of fans coming.
She's like, there's worms in my bones. Oh, you'll be famous.
What a mania. It's midgets and hoarders. And
Yeah.
Is Intervention on TLC?
That was on, I believe, A&E.
Okay.
But Intervention was fucking awesome.
Intervention's pretty sweet.
I was watching, like, I got down to, where is it on? It's on True TV now? Lizard Lick Towing? What the fuck is going on, dude?
Dude, there was Intervention. The best episode was with, it was an alcoholic. The alcoholic ones are...
Yeah.
The drug addict ones are just kind of sad because it's just like a lady who like does heroin and then falls asleep all day.
Yeah, they're
and
not
she's
as
like
good.
homeless. The alcoholics, they're up.
Yeah.
Like it takes them a while to pass out, you know. There was this
They're
guy
drinking all
and he
day.
was
They're
just-
having a great time.
Yeah, there's this like Mexican dude and he would
Yeah.
just start like pounding 40s at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
And they were like Hector is like his sister would get on and she'd be like, Hector is honestly the nicest guy you can ever meet. He's such a sweetheart. It's just sometimes when he gets drunk, he changes. And then it would cut back to Hector, and he's like now 2 or 3 40s.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, shut up, stupid bitch. He's really just a gentle soul at heart. Like, man, I fucking hate you, Mom. Fucking Dad, fucking gay.
It's like
Dad.
the first 40, he's like...
Yeah.
He's just dancing.
He was
at
like
noon.
this like happy mariachi guy.
Yeah, he's just he's just in cowboy
He's
boots,
like-
and he's like... boop, 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 boop.
Your sombrero's
He
crooked.
goes,
you
fuck
fucking-
you, fucking piece of shit, Maria. You never loved me, Maria. I fucking hate your guts. Dude, that's... I love the Duster one. I saw a girl who did Duster.
What's that?
Dude, that's like a classic clip, dude. It's
What is
like,
Duster?
You don't know what Duster is, dude?
No.
Duster is like it's like computer cleaning products.
Oh,
Where you spray it into your computer to get the dust out of it.
dude.
And then you talk like that. They like pass out and they're just destroying their minds.
That's fucking great.
Dude, have you ever done a whippet?
No.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, you like it?
They're great.
What does it feel like for the 10 seconds you feel it?
It feels like you feel like your body's all hollow and nothing's real, but it's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
It can be. If you do too
Is there a
much.
distortion of time?
Yeah, big time.
feels longer than it was?
Big time.
I don't like that.
No, it's like there's no like grasp of when time is. It's very strange.
I don't like when people are like
Dreaming, like in dreams, like what's time like? It's like, I don't know, you're dreaming.
When I hear like people do DMT
Oh, it's the greatest.
and they're like, have you done it?
Yeah, a lot. It's good.
Really?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I do. I think that's like, honestly, I don't want to like encourage anyone to do DMT.
But do it.
But
Especially if you're underage.
if you're under the age of 15, it's the best one. No.
Okay. Why do you like it?
You'll talk to girls better.
Dude, chicks
You can
love
do
a guy on
BMX
DMT.
back twists. If
Dude, you want to nail that McTwist?
you smoke hard drugs. No, there's the thing is like it's hard to control, but if you do a small amount of it, it lasts 3 minutes.
Okay.
So that's what's great. Like if you compare that to like mushrooms and acid, where those take like a day, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas if you smoke like this, like the smallest amount of DMT possible, it feels like you're on mushrooms for 3 minutes and then it's over.
But everybody always says it feels like years.
That's if you smoke a lot.
Okay.
Which it can.
Have you felt like that?
Yeah. I one time.
You're just going to leave it there?
Yeah.
You felt like you were tripping for like years?
No. It's like, okay, so what happened was I had like one that was in the form of a dab pen.
Yeah.
And like the dab pen ones, like, you know, like it's just like a little thing.
Okay.
Where you just press a button and you, like a vape, and that's what you do. And the other way I'd done is basically a crack pipe.
Yeah. You
So-
freebase it.
You freebase it.
Okay.
And the dab pen, it's dissolved in some kind of liquid instead of being like a crystal that you're smoking a crack pipe.
Okay.
And then with that, it's like I was just hitting it and hitting it and hitting it because it's like the hits are so small from the vape or whatever. And then I put it down and then I looked at my hand and then it felt like the moment between looking at my hand and realizing I was looking at my hand was like an indescribable moment of infinity that was like forever. And I had the feeling like, oh no, this is forever. So that was kind of scary.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
This sounds like a fucking nightmare. What are you talking about? Sounds like it melted your brain.
Right, and then I snapped out of that briefly, and it makes you kind of like lay back. It kind of like makes you like kind of lose bodily control, and so it like
Shit your pants.
you shit your pants and you poop and there's jizz and you fucking eat it, and you got to wear a diaper every time you do DMT. It's very important to be diped up. But then I pass out, lean back on the pillow, and like close my eyes, and I feel like I'm transported into this like other world where it feels like I'm moving really fast, and I'm moving through this sort of like fourth dimensional like DJ house party dance club kind of vibe, and it's like there's this like spooky goblin that's made out of like, you know, the number 4 and also the color pink at the same time. Like it's like a fourth dimensional freak goblin, and he was being a DJ. And then I saw that, and I had the distinct.
He smoked DMT and then ended up in a Fred Again show.
What's that?
The Fred Again.
Is that a DJ?
Yeah.
I don't know. You always throw around these EDM references, dude. Were you like a rave kid?
No. I'm not a rave guy.
This was
my
you in
ex is a
college.
rave guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You would be GFs with a fucking rave guy.
It really sucked.
Yeah, I'm
like
not
it.
into that vibe,
No.
dude. I can't. I love MDMA too, but
It's like a college. It's weirdly like frat bro, Jason. So
yeah,
they're like
dude.
frat
Now
bros.
it's really popular.
It's like frat bros in tank tops on drugs, and
Yeah.
they're like drinking out of a Camelback, and they're also like wearing a pool floaty.
yeah,
And I'm like, this is not.
it's corny, dude.
It's yeah. I'm like,
The rave thing was like cool in like the 80s. Like I could
Yeah.
see it being like genuinely underground, and you're like, oh, I'm at a warehouse and we're doing like weird drugs and we don't even know what they are, and it's like freaky and weird and
Yeah, let there be some
sweaty
danger.
and gross and British, you know?
Yeah.
But now it's literally just like FSU kids. It's, you know, fucking major college towns have like EDC and all this kind of crap. So it's just become it's like Marshmallow.
yeah,
It's
I'm
like
not
the
really like
biggest name in
losing
music.
myself in dance if I'm around a bunch of kids from SIG at
No,
University
dude.
of Georgia.
I mean, I was like, yeah, I was kind of into that stuff, but I was always like hipstery about it. And I was like, I don't like the DJ, I like the DJ.
Have you ever thought about going on one of those ayahuasca retreats?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to like shit my pants and throw up in the woods. Also, so many of them seem like tourist traps.
Isn't it? It's also so funny.
I'm there in like Chelsea Handlers in the next bed. I'm like, what the fuck? Can you imagine being on a fucking heaviest psychedelic ever, and you look over and it's just Ashton Kutcher finding himself next to you? I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? That would suck.
Dude, the other funny thing about it is they're in these random mountain towns in these third world South
Yeah.
American countries. I'm like, dude, you know that the people in the actual town are like, what is that big? Is that like a hotel up there?
Yeah.
Well, Jorge, he just moved here. It's a bunch of white people shitting their pants. It's a bunch of... You know Demi Moore? Demi
Yeah.
Moore's up there shitting
her
herself.
pants right now.
She's-
To them, it's almost like it's like their version of a comedy show. They're like, we
Yeah.
give them hard drugs, and they shit their pants, and then when they wake up, they think they know who God is, bro. It's hilarious. We got one guy, we dress him in a diaper, and he waves a smoky flower.
Hey, bro, you don't even have to like work anymore. All you gotta do is find a place with like comfy enough cushions, and then like, you know, kind of dress it up nice. And those plants we used to take, you know, to get like fucked up, just keep those stocked.
Yeah.
And then eventually Chris Evans will come here and shit his pants. And then like you can like that's enough to live for the month.
Bro, that's
Really?
enough to like, that pays rent for a year, bro. Demi Moore has paid for 3 of my kids' colleges. Bro, it's so fucking dumb. I'm just like, why? It just became this massive
Demi
industry.
Moore is shitting out college tuition.
She's like, she's reliving when her like father left her at her piano recital in her third eye, just diaper full of shit.
Yeah.
And then wants like,
University of Toronto, third semester.
I always wanted to be a dancer.
I'm also like, what do these celebrities have to find themselves? Like, what do you have to? What finding do you have to do? If you're Ashton Kutcher, what ayahuasca revelation are you going to have?
Bro,
You're
I
a
don't
hot,
know.
you're a beautiful person.
Yeah.
A vapid, beautiful man who is famous for your beauty and have
Yeah.
been since you were 17. There's nothing
Yeah.
to figure out. What is he? But they're kind of dumb enough where they're going to be like, dude, people might only like me for my looks.
That's
like,
his big revelation at the end.
dude, I got to show them who I really am.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I saw myself, and I was like this, like perfectly chiseled, like like symmetrical, ripped man. And I'm just like, people are just seeing me for that, so I have to like open up a little more.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a 1-man show.
So yeah, I'm doing a sitcom on Apple TV.
So we're doing a Schitt's Creek spinoff. It's like, are you gonna come back and radically change anything?
We're doing a Schitt's Creek spinoff.
It's called fucking Piss River. Or whatever. Who gives a shit? Yeah, I mean, it's just wild to me. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that it just boils down to like every probably. And I hope to have this problem one day. I hope I'm lucky enough to have this problem one day where I'm like rich and famous, and then I go, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
And then I can be like, I have to spend 10 grand in the Amazon and shit my pants.
It's also like, you're not supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be happy now and then.
You're supposed to be happy, like, I would say 4 times a week.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not, these people are like.
Maybe once a day. Maybe I'll say once a day.
These people are like worth like $50 million. Like, you're trying to buy yourself happy. That's not the way it works.
No, of course not.
If you're happy all the time, you have Down syndrome. Yeah. You have literal Down syndrome. That's what, if you want to be happy.
That would be awesome.
If you want to be happy 24/7, you have to
like isolate
gain a chromosome.
Whatever genetic thing that happens to people. I know it's a third.
Third eye.
They have the third eye. They take ayahuasca. They're always on ayahuasca. No, but if you have
it's so funny to see to think like you think ayahuasca makes you happy all the time. So you're like, dude, the people that are the happiest, they're just like the people that have like really found themselves on ayahuasca. You're like walking through a mall, and you see a Down syndrome kid in a chair. You're like, that dude. He was on ayahuasca. Dude, he's got that retreat vibe.
Look at the way he's looking at his ice cream.
Dude, he's appreciating everybody.
He's so in the moment.
He's not in a rush. It's dripping down his arm because he just loves the ice cream. You can only get
so absorbed in the moment.
You can only get that in a small town in Colombia. It's where he became that.
In a fucking dude. In a hut in the Amazon forest. But yeah, dude, what was it? Oh, they should isolate whatever genetic thing that happens. I mean, I've never seen an upset person with Down syndrome.
I've never seen one not elated.
Yeah, I really have never. I've seen it at worst neutral.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how many neutral Downs people have seen.
I mean, neutral is like, he's sleepy. Like he's taking a nap.
They they kind of exclusively have Super Bowl parade energy.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to next time I see a Down syndrome person in public, I'm just going to stare at them. I'm going to go,
that's a good idea.
What makes you sad? I'm going to go up to a strange person with Down syndrome and go, what makes you sad? And they'd be like, I don't know.
I don't know. When I don't have any more ice cream. And you're like, how do you deal with that?
I get more.
They really probably do understand life.
Where do you get it from? Freezer.
Yeah. So like, mom buys me ice cream. The ice cream makes me happy. Sometimes if I'm out of ice cream, I get unhappy.
Yeah.
And then to fix the problem, I get more ice cream.
Right. But mom has given me an allowance, and now I know how to walk to the ice cream store.
And unfortunately, I ate the $5 bill.
Which, you live and you learn. It's a very matter-of-fact person with Down syndrome. And that's how it is. Sometimes
You're saying they should highlight the whatever DNA component.
Yeah, just get that quality and just give it to maybe, I don't know if you can give it to everyone because maybe society collapses. Because if it's like Soma from Brave New World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you read that book?
No.
You really were going to just let that go.
Well, yeah, it was just, I mean, I didn't expect a follow-up question. What a fucking asshole. You say...
I go, it's like Soma, and you go...
Yeah, for sure.
Man, yeah.
See, you this is what you got to do. I say some stupid EDM reference.
Yeah.
You got to go with it.
All right. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I'm honest. Sorry, I want authenticity at the Rough Week
I don't want authenticity. I wanted you to just glaze over the fact
you don't want authenticity because it points out when you haven't read a fucking book.
Oh, sorry. I don't know who fucking Soma for Brave. Yeah. I think I read Brave New World in fucking 4th grade.
Yeah, I know. It's not a hard book, which is why I'm shocked that you don't
remember
know the reference.
Characters' names?
That's not even a character, dude.
Who's your favorite character in Lord of the Flies?
In Lord of the Flies, Piggy.
You're gay. The fact that you remember that is gay.
Have you read Lord of the Flies?
I have, yes.
Yeah, you don't
I think
remember
5th
Piggy?
grade, Miss Caldwell's class, we read Lord of the Flies.
You remember your teacher's name? Dork. Fucking dork ass.
Yeah, I don't remember the characters in Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, I only remember one. Piggy, my favorite. He was the fat guy with glasses.
I've read a lot of books that I only remember. I remember Henry Chinaski from Ham on Rye.
Yeah. Tough one to remember given it's by Charles Bukowski. Fucking 2 letters different.
I'm trying to think of another character.
I remember Anne Frank from The Diary of Anne Frank.
My favorite book character. Oh, I have to rack my brain. Junie B. Jones. She was one of my favorite ones. She was good. All right, who's Soma for Brave New
So it's
World?
not a person, it's a drug. It's like the panacea. It's like the cure. It's like if you ever feel anything bad, they just give you this drug, and it basically is described as something like ecstasy, but it's like ecstasy with no negative side effects and like a smooth come down. So it's like they just wash away any negative feelings in Brave New World by just popping in a Soma. They're
you
like,
think you would
I'm
like
beginning
that?
to think I don't like my life. And they're like, Soma. They just throw it at you, It's like that. But just give that, but it's just have Down syndrome for 4 seconds. You're like, I don't begin it, and then you're good.
I mean, we kind of have that now with just porn.
Yeah, I do.
Like you can bring up porn at any time and start jerking off, and you're kind of coasting through it.
Yeah, you are kind of like muted. Like it's just like donkey blinders on. Like you just jacking off. I've been jacking off too much lately, I think. Oh, dude, I meant to tell you this on the last podcast.
That you were jerking off to it?
Yeah. Well, dude, I was jacking my beanstalk.
Okay.
No one's ever said that. That's pretty good.
Jacking my beanstalk.
Jacking my
There's
beanstalk?
no way you're the first one.
That's pretty good. Dude, jacking my beanstalk. That was off the top. So, dude, I was jacking my beanstalk, dude.
If you're a girl, you should say I'm jacking my box.
That's pretty good, jacking my box,
You like
dude.
that?
That's pretty, dude. Let's go, dude.
Pew, 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 pew,
But then, I've been jacking my beanstalk, but I was making love to my GF, right? And then I stopped because I was about to ejaculate,
This was in... I thought you said you were jerking off.
No, but this was when she visited.
Okay, so you were having sex.
We were having sex, and then I was on my back, and I was going to nut, right?
Yeah.
And so she moves out of the way, and I nut square into my mustache.
Are you kidding?
I've never done this before in my life. Boom.
That's quite the projectile.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Well, I hadn't, so I saved up the juice, because we were long distance, right?
Yeah.
So
that's actually very thoughtful of you to save up the cum.
I save up the cum.
You get jizz reserves.
Yeah, I'm like on jizz reserves.
But then you're coming like it's like you're
But then
you're
it's
coming like a 13-year-old.
Then it's like dropping a bucket of paint from a fucking skyscraper. It's just like,
into your mustache?
Into my mustache.
You gave yourself a facial?
Yes.
That's so fucking funny.
and I swear to God,
I mean this in the least gay way possible. I wish I could have seen that. I know that sounds like utterly homosexual, but I mean it in a non-gay way. I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah.
You accidentally coming on your own face is so funny.
Dude, I reacted like I was walking home from a bad day at work and a car drove past in a puddle. I was like like this.
I came on the wall behind me one time.
Would you turn around?
No, like I'm laying at the, if the bed's here, I came, just shot it above my head.
Wait, so are you parallel to the wall or perpendicular to it?
I'm laying on my back.
And then you came behind you. Over top your head? Over your head?
Imagine you're laying on your bed, on your back.
Okay.
And let's say I think we were doing something sexual. I was with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But like... And
I think we were doing something sexual.
Well, I wasn't just jerking off.
In the story where you came?
No, I'm not a psychopath who's just jerking off and letting him fly all over the wall. It was like, it was during sex.
Well, you jerking off is something sexual.
That would be so funny if that was your jerk off routine. You're like,
yeah,
I just get into the moment and I just fucking blast one at the wall.
There was a kid in my high school who was apparently, this was the rumor about him. He didn't deny it, but they went to his house. There was like a strange gray yellow stain in the corner of his room. They said, "Hey, Chris Toff, whatever his name was, whatever his name was. I don't want him to get doxxed." but he he jacked off. He would just always jizz in the same corner of his room.
That's kind of genius.
So he didn't have to clean up. He would just jack off in the corner.
That's so funny, dude. My cousin's autistic, and he used to get bullied in school because he told the other kids at his school that he put his dick in the vacuum cleaner. They'd be like,
I definitely had the idea.
I'm not going to say his name, but they'd be like, dude, your cousin's with him?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah. And he'd be like, you know him? I'm like, yes, I take the vacuum cleaner, of course.
It was my vacuum cleaner in my house.
And I'm like, I felt so bad because it's like he's clearly autistic. He doesn't understand social cues, and he's like starting to like tell fun. Like he's with a group of guys. They're telling funny stories.
Yeah.
Like, and then
that's a funny story to his credit.
It is a funny story to put your dick in it. But when you're in high school, people don't appreciate how funny that is. If you tell that at 30, everyone's like, that's hilarious. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But when you're 16, all the guys are like, dude, what?
Yeah, what? I don't even jack off.
What you got to do is grab that autistic kid and go, one day that's going to be the funniest story at the fucking bar. People at the bar are going to love that.
Never fucking forget it's him time traveling.
Save that dick in the vat. Dude, because you lose faith in those stories.
Yeah, of course.
You lose faith.
Because they're mortifying and then like you're processing it still kind of while you remember, or you remember it in like the headspace of a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
You're like, I told everyone I put my dick in the vacuum. It's so embarrassing. But then like it comes out like you're drinking a little bit at a bar and you're like, you know, I put my dick in a vacuum cleaner. I was like, ah! And then you get like positive feedback. You're like, I put my dick in a vacuum cleaner. I had that with farting.
What?
I had this math test in 6th grade. And I had to fart. It was like a dead silent math class, you know? I had to fart really bad. And I'm trying to like clench really tight and like sneak it out one leg so it comes out slowly. But all that ended up doing was just like pressurizing it so that
I've done this.
It sounded like, and it's pushed between my asshole and the chair. And it's like the tiniest hole possible coming out.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. So when I farted, it was like, like for a good 15 seconds. And like I can't, and it's coming from my desk.
It's like a dog whistle.
Hiding. Yeah, dude. And you can tell who it is. And then everyone's looking at me. The teacher goes, "What was that sound?"
The teacher?
Yeah, he goes, "What was that sound?"
Oh.
And I go, "I do not know." And I just took my math.
Did the other kids know it was you?
I don't know. I never talked to them about it.
Okay.
They never brought it up. I never talked to them about it.
Yeah.
I would think they did. I mean, there's a high-pitched squeaking noise coming from my general area.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, if they couldn't tell, if they couldn't echolocate, maybe they couldn't tell it was me.
Dude, I remember like...
Because the teacher presented you to the class. He didn't single me out. So I think maybe I got away with it.
I remember we were with my buddy and like his older sister and her hot friend.
Nice.
And we were like 14 and they were like hot 19-year-old college chicks.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like some buddy of ours who had a hot mom. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, is your mom a pretty, like something like, it came around to my mom. I was like, she's not hot. She's like a 6. And these like hot girls were like, dude, what? You just rated your own mom? And I was like so ashamed, like crying into my titties, like so sad. And I look back, I'm like, fuck you, dude. Number one, that's a funny thing to say.
Yes.
That's funny to say my mom's not hot, but she's like a 6. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's a funny thing to say.
I mean, I'd fuck her, but I'm not going to be thrilled about
That's
it.
a hilarious thing to say. And then to be like, you're the hot girl, and I'm the fucking big titty 14-year-old man,
right?
And you're going to be like, dude, really?
Yeah,
like,
no.
Fuck you, dude.
But like,
don't you have enough? Don't you have enough? You're getting all the fucking D3 quarterback dick that you want. Yes. You holier than thou fucking sophomore cunt. Yeah. How dare you?
No, I completely agree.
I'm filled with
dude,
rage.
I remember like in middle school, talking to like some boys about like eating pussy, and like me being like, I might want to eat pussy one day, and he's like, dude, no, ew.
Yes,
it's like gross.
Yeah,
and I was like, what? He's like, what if you get an STD on your mouth? And I was like, what if you get one on your cock? What's your point?
Yes,
and I would grow up and I would.
Dude, I remember I was like still in my fat phase, and I would get like a little pussy tossed to me here every once a quarter. I would get
pussy tossed to me.
Once a quarter, once a semester or something. I would get like a hand job, and sometimes my friends were like I said, they were like hot dudes, and so it would be so hot dudes date hot girls, and then their hot friends hang out. So we always were around hot girls, and one of them would just like randomly throw it at me, and I was like always like, oh, whoa, like freaking out. Yeah. And there was this super hot chick that I was like couldn't believe. She told her friend she wanted to hook up with me. I couldn't believe it. And we were in my buddy's basement, and she was like didn't want to have sex, and I was like, that's okay. And then I was like, I'll just eat her pussy. And she's great looking, and I ate her pussy, and she was like moaning and yelling and stuff. And my buddy upstairs, like he heard it, and the next day he was like, dude, you were really like giving it to her. I was like, nah, she didn't want to have sex. And he's like, what? Dude, did you like eat her pussy? Yeah. And I was immediately like, no, I just fingered her really good.
I am not gay.
Yeah, he was like, yes. I was immediately like, I'm not gay. No, I would never.
No, I wouldn't go down on a woman.
Go down on a beautiful woman.
I hate having a vagina in my face.
No,
it's
I'm
the
not
gayest
a fucking
thing ever.
Blatant homosexual. I would never.
Ew, gay.
So I was
gross.
like, I just really fingered her a lot.
Like high schoolers are Jamaican. The way they talk about eating pussy.
Yes.
They're like, you sucked on the pum pum. You telling me that in third period? You suck your butty boy. You mo.
I can't believe we went to see The Hangover and then afterwards you're sucking on poon poon. Ruined the movie for me.
Oh, disgusting. You homosexuality. Dude, that, like, I've been getting inundated by, like, TikTok knows I think it's funny. I think it's funny of Ugandan politics over the flights.
Your TikTok feed is insane.
Yeah, dude.
Your TikTok feed is that of a 4chan moderator, dude. It's
a little bit.
I mean, well.
All right, well. There was it's just like, he's like, we need to keep Ugandans safe from homosexuality. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, like.
That's great.
It's so funny, dude.
That's amazing.
I mean, you suck the poo-poo is the greatest. They suck the poo-poo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the greatest video I've ever seen.
That's so funny.
I mean,
now I wish we had that clip of that guy.
I mean, Ian, Google you suck the poo-poo. I'm so glad we have Ian around. Genuinely, I'm like...
We're having... Like, Ian's a grown man getting paid to do the most retarded job of all time.
They eat the poo-poo.
Eat the poo-poo.
African do not want this sickness.
Okay, let's see it.
Is there no sound?
This land of the Pearl of Africa. I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking. A man's anus is leaked like this by the other person.
Dude, like she's like, that sounds great.
And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. And then they eat the poo-poo.
They're taking notes.
Eat the poo-poo.
Where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Now, if we have any children...
Wait, stop this. Dude, he's set for a Freudian... He's so detailed, he's set for a Freudian... So, it is so painful, I would never do it again. That was the first and last time.
Dude, he's like, I am doing research to see what the homosexuals enjoy. I have become a personal guinea pig for the homosexual community. My anus has been ripped apart.
I am what we call a double agent. I'm a double agent.
I am fighting for Christ from the inside. The inside of my anus.
Dude, that's amazing. I've never seen that clip.
You've never seen that? They
eat the poo-poo?
They eat the poo-poo.
He made a kiss noise.
He goes,
he kind of did a chef's kiss.
Well, then my favorite is the hand, like the pantomiming of the poo-poo coming out of the asshole.
He also did a full fisting.
Oh, yeah. He did a full-on fisticuffs, dude. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I don't know what this was originally for, but my favorite part is the people taking notes.
It's so funny, dude.
It is so painful they have to take drugs.
Dude, like, interesting, okay. The arm goes all the way in. They eat the poo-poo.
They eat the poo-poo.
They eat the
Skip ahead a little bit. I want to keep seeing that.
Eat the poo-poo.
Perfect timing, Ian.
That's
The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting.
ahead.
If we have any children, please step out.
He says that now.
Parental guidance moment. Hey, that child can be moved out.
Dude, wait,
I've
stop.
done research.
There's a sign behind him that says Barack Obama back off.
He's like, let me be clear. I want Ugandans to be gay.
Let me be clear. I've never once eaten the poo-poo. I sometimes put my fists in another guy's ass.
Not once have I eaten the poo-poo. Let me be clear.
Gay
Gay
Ugandan
Obama.
preacher.
Had a Ugandan fucking ass.
Barack Obama, back off! You son of a bitch.
I would never suck a dick. I might put my fist in a guy's ass.
I'm more of a top.
Me and this guy, we were clapping cheeks.
It's Biden. Yeah, he was clapping my cheeks. He's clapping my cheeks in there.
Yeah, and then I was eating the pee-pee.
I was sucking the pee-pee and eating the poo-poo.
Oh, yeah, I was sucking his fist. So I was putting it all the way in. Yeah, and then, dinner time.
Yeah, as I call Barack Obama's ass, the Golden Corral.
I remember 22 years ago, I met a young senator named Barack Obama. I remember I remember I sucked his dick. I saw him 2 years later. He put his fist in my for the election.
I remember I was at a glory hole.
I was at a glory hole. I was a Vietnam War memorial. It's for the soldiers we lost that day.
Just a glory
guys
hole
coming through the hole
at the Vietnam Memorial. It's just like all the names printed out, and then Barack Obama's cock sticking out through the Vietnam Memorial, and then Biden's like, "Oh, look at that!
Probably,
Check that out, guys."
I was 32 years ago. I was on the floor of the House of Congress. I was sucking so many dicks.
I remember Barack Obama. He put his ass in the glory hole. I said, "This kid's different.
This kid's he's got it together. He would never forget how to tie a shoe."
And that was it. I've been sucking, eating his poo-poo ever since. Yeah, so that's Uganda.
Anyways, that's where Ugandan politics are at, which is good.
It's basically.
It's good for
this
the
is pretty
viewers to
old.
know.
This is probably 10 years old, but recently there's been some anti-Ugandan bill. See if I'm right. Do you mind Googling that, Ian? Just like anti-gay Ugandan bill, because I feel like there's been something new.
So Ugandans are historically against gays. Anti-homosexuality act.
Okay, that's in 2014. That's not
anti-homosexuality act.
I mean, they're like so. The stuff I've seen from like the homophobic stuff out of Uganda has been so like blatant. It's like I don't even know how mainstream it really is. I mean, I've seen congressmen. I mean, it's like
Dude, look at this. In the U.S. National Security spokesman John Kirby said if the law were enacted, Washington would have to take a look at imposing economic sanctions on Uganda.
Oh, my God.
He noted
It's
that this
bad.
would be really unfortunate since most U.S. aid is in the form of health assistance, especially anti-AIDS assistance. Dude,
Jesus.
they're all gay. They're all gay. Hey,
well, even if they're not, they all have fucking AIDS. They don't all have AIDS, but a lot of them have AIDS.
That's so funny that's so funny for like one of our ambassador to Uganda to be like, if you keep doing this homophobic stuff, all you homos are gonna get sick.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's absurd.
This is.
I mean, what's the percentage of Ugandans with AIDS? It's like 5%.
They're
or
all
something.
gay.
I mean, it's crazy.
Attempted-
I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't.
According to the bill, a suspect
again,
convicted
we are a
of
misinformation-based podcast. I want to make that clear.
According to the bill, a suspect convicted of attempted aggravated homosexuality.
Attempted aggravated homosexuality is just me around any of my friends. I see Luke. I'm like, Luke was taking a shower the other day. I said, and you didn't invite me? Like, that's like...
Attempted. Dude, buddy, that's me at a Matt Rife meeting. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
If it was Matt Rife, it wouldn't be attempted. I'd succeed.
I love it. Attempted, aggravate. It's like you tried to give, like, you were just really squeezing on the hand job.
Yeah, what's attempted aggravated?
Aggravated homosexuality.
What, like, get over here.
Yeah. Seriously, let me suck your cock.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen aggravated homosexuality in my
Shut
entire
up and
life.
let me do it, okay?
Jeez Louise, man. I've never seen
Jeepers Creepers, whip it out.
I'm trying to think of the last angry gay man I've seen.
Angry gay guys?
I don't think they're like as
No, they're
angry.
usually in a pretty jovial mood.
I can't think of the last... I've never, like, met... There's very few gay men I meet where I go, that's just a curmudgeon.
Yeah, like a grumpy guy.
What a grumpster.
Really only comics. You mean kind of grumpy gay comics.
Yeah,
But
they're
if you meet a gay
comics.
dude in the wild, like,
They're
they're
just
usually
vibing,
in a
dude.
great mood.
Yeah, they're just hanging out in Williamsburg with their beautiful white women friends.
We did an Excuse Me What episode at Gay Pride in New York. I was like,
Yeah.
this is awesome.
It's probably pretty sweet.
People
When is
would
Gay
break
Pride?
out into full,
June.
like, yeah. Dude, it's the middle of the summer. You're
Yeah.
in, like, the park. People would break out into, like, an improvised dance number, but
Nice.
they kind of had, like, moves and chemistry. Like, two random gay guys
Right.
and assless chaps would just start tearing it up
Yeah.
on a makeshift dance floor that is
I
part of
mean,
Washington Square Park. I was like, this is a
The
great
dancing
time.
skill among gay men has to be, like, among minorities. It's like
Yeah.
the top three.
Yeah.
Top four.
Gay and black.
Gay, black,
And Latin.
Latino. But Asian, dude?
Asian. Oh, I was...
Dude,
yeah.
Dude,
But
Asians, they're all
depends the
Jabberwockies.
type. It depends. The Jabberwockies.
Dude, the Jabberwock, I've never seen their faces, but those fellas are Asians.
Dude, I would love to unleash a couple Chinese kids into like a salsa club. Everybody's like doing this
Whoa.
very romantic couples
And then they
dancing.
just,
There's a kid in a ski mask spitting on his head.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the thing, like, you'd think, like, oh, they're nerds. It's like, not the dance nerds. Dude, I went to...
No, they're still nerds. Come on.
Well, they're dance nerds. Dude, I went to...
Asians can get really good at almost anything.
Wait, what's...
Besides football, really.
It's 5 Asians and a black guy. I mean, undeniable force of dancing.
Dude, Asians can get good at it. I mean, Manny Pacquiao is one of the best boxers ever. He's
Yeah.
from the fucking Philippines.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I feel like...
Yeah.
I mean, everyone... You know, there's the Muay Thai in Thailand. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's like a, you know...
They're good at a
it's
lot
boat
of
ride
stuff.
away. I mean, I think... I'm trying to think of something that Asians don't exceed at.
Comedy.
Well, I don't know. Maybe in Japanese they do. They're too busy dancing, dude.
They got no time for fun. I gotta bust a move, dude. I got no time for your fucking jokes.
They're like, it's like a mad Asian parent who's like, doing open mics? Better be break. I've got you cardboard in the backyard.
Yeah.
Should be spinning your fucking head off.
Do you know, really, open mics.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Your brother Ming just did a backflip. Hope you're happy with yourself. Hope you're happy.
Dude, parkour is a French word that Asians invented. Like 100% Asians invented parkour. They're like, oh, parkour.
Oh, parkour.
I mean, like,
Oh, jump off the roof.
yeah, dude, they're doing triple McTwists off the top of a parking garage and landing on like a fucking bed of greens or whatever the fuck. They're crazy. They're insane.
Oh, do a backflip. I ran on the
Dude, I did
roof.
want to see. We skipped over it. We had like a perfect segue into the first video I wanted to show,
Which was?
the Westboro Baptist Church
Oh, this one's great.
doing a little bit of their take on a Lady Gaga song. Ian, take it away.
That was a great intro.
You wanna strut like you're unique, but baby, please. Monster lady, gay, show your teeth. This is all me.
God hates you.
Fake love substitution. Just a fraud. But any halfwit sees your hate for fans and for your God. Oh, you pissed off God.
You'll see what he's got.
You pissed off
God, you'll see what he's got.
You ain't God, no, you ain't got no poker face. Every
right, so that's, you get it. Bro, my favorite part is God hates you.
God hates
The doubling of God hates you.
Yeah, they are nailing the ad libs. God hates you.
I'm like, I don't know. Okay, maybe I missed the point of this, and
This is getting the message across.
But it's also like, could you pick a gayer song?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It's like you're acknowledging, like, this is a great Lady Gaga.
But that is
beat,
kind
melody.
of like the God hates you part is so iconic. But that is kind of like if you were homophobic, what more could you? How could you better win in an away game? Like, is there a way to win an away game better than remixing a Lady Gaga song?
It's like
in a
they got our
homophobic
playbook.
way? Are you kidding me?
It's like the quarterback dropped his wrist thing by the locker room.
I mean, it's like putting Judy Garland in an All Lives Matter show. It's like fucking brutal, dude.
Oh my god, dude!
I mean, remixing that
was. I mean, the Westboro Baptist Church. I don't understand. I mean,
here's
they
my
haven't
thing
been relevant in years.
Here's
But
my thing with them: are they wrong?
Luke, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
No,
These ladies were making some pretty good points.
My favorite. This is the classic stiff white mom dance move. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is a secretary who has had a couple too many pina coladas.
Dude, this is my This is my mother after a Chardonnay and a half.
And she's just, ooh, I'm feeling a little crazy tonight.
Like, mom's like, put on T-Pain. My mom's like, put on the hip young music. Put on T-Pain.
Dude, it's funny that this lady still is a mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's doing this and just, like, screaming epithets.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's the saddest thing in the world. But I don't understand what, like... Is it that they just have, like, a radical, almost, like, viral approach to spreading rampant homophobia? Was that the idea? They're like,
I think so.
We'll basically become a meme place. Like, how much of it is... genuine, how much it's like a magician who thinks he does real magic. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they drank their own Kool-Aid. Is it a scam? Is it like, what are they actually psychotic? Who's crazy? Who isn't?
I'll tell you what, they got to put this video, put that next to a power wash video. Triple the views. Get the message out there, dude. Come on.
It's just someone stacking marbles. God hates you. God hates you.
It's a video of an iPhone cleaning.
It's just a window washer.
You're pissed off God.
You'll see what he's got. God hates you.
Picking dust out of it. Charging port
dude,
of
it's
his
a
iPhone.
Thai guy building a mud hut. God hates you. Yeah, dude. I mean, that one's kind of awesome just because it just shows the lighter side of a horrible, hate-filled group,
Yeah, it shows that they're people too.
It shows that they can let loose and have fun sometimes.
Yeah, and look, everybody has their days.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes you get pissed off and you fucking bomb a Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, sometimes, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you storm into a military funeral. And
dude, I mean, it was like, that makes me go like, is this, you like, Ashton, like, how much of this is like a prank? It's just a prank at a certain point.
It does feel like that lady's going to rip off her face and it's just going to be Sacha Baron.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, dude. Like, you charged into a military funeral.
Like,
what was the
point? Are we
point?
100% sure that's not Tom Green?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was the point of the military funeral thing that they were like,
I think it's because the military lets in gay people.
Yes, I think that's what
they
it was.
Really hate gay
It was like
people.
repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and they're like, well, we'll just walk into a guy's funeral who stepped on a landmine in rural and call him gay.
Jesus.
And then the folks at Washington are going to go, you know what? We best institute that back.
Yeah.
Well,
these folks are making a good point.
The good, nice, normal Americans with normal American morals.
God hates you.
God hates you. They do a flash
we gotta
mob.
get that as an audio drop.
Flash mob at the military funeral.
We got to get that as an audio drop, dude.
Oh, yeah, definitely. God hates you.
Anytime you're telling a shameful story. Christoph coming out his own
Or
mustache. God hates you.
Yeah, I say something gay. God hates you. I did want to keep talking about that because I was thinking when I got cum on my face.
It's the perfect time to bring that up.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Westboro Baptist Church, I recently had cum on my face. And I was thinking like, oh, I've never been on this end of this, you know?
That's interesting.
I've always been the cummer.
Walk a day in their shoes.
Walk a day in their shoes.
Take
cum
a
on-
face of your cum.
Take a load on your face.
Take a look.
Which, you know.
Load off your back.
And I
load on
remember
my
being
face.
like, this is really gross and embarrassing. I'll never ask for this again.
Really?
I remember having like such deep-seated empathy in that moment of going, oh, why would anyone want this to happen? It's like, huh, and then it's cold. It goes cold in about 2 seconds. And then I'm just looking at my girlfriend was like this, or it's like we just paused there for.
I love you. I want to see you go down this road. You know what, babe? The other night I was thinking about what I asked you to do, and you know what I decided? I put my finger up my own ass. And let me tell you, I get where you're coming from.
Well, see, that makes sense. If like I put a finger up someone's ass, right? I feel like I'd like a finger in my ass. You ever had it?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. It's a little uncomfortable. It's like it's a
Not
little
a huge fan, but you're a fan.
It can be done very gently and feel okay,
Yeah.
but like when I've had a lady try to go full finger, I
Did you squeal?
I think no. My sphincter's is Fort Knox down there. I'm built Fort Tough down there.
Yeah,
dude.
you're built Fort Tough.
I don't
I
think-
mean, I can't imagine, dude. You have probably a very Puerto Rican looking asshole. I mean, that thing looks like a Puerto Rican's chest hair. It looks like fucking Tony Montana undid his front buttons a couple times.
Your asshole probably looks like the eye of a hurricane on a Doppler radar.
It does.
There's a swirl of fucking.
It looks like the eye of Sauron, dude. No, completely.
You think I have a Puerto Rican asshole?
No, it's just hairy and curly black hair.
I'm not that hairy of a guy though.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you are. There you go. Oh, that's actually pretty. Yeah.
My dad's like a hairless cat.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a smooth man.
Well, your father's Lebanese.
Yeah,
But
which you would
he's-
think was hairy.
Yeah, you think it. Well, it's not. Well, it's on the south. It's south of Saudi Arabia. So you'd think, yeah, but they're lighter skinned than
Lebanese people are
you would
hot.
expect.
Not my dad specifically, but like
He's a 6.
my dad's a 6.
Yeah, but you'd fuck him.
If I was drunk,
He's fucking smooth.
he's a smooth boy. Though.
He's smooth.
He's a smooth fella.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like,
Use that guy as a slip and slide.
just cover him up in KY and let him slip inside me. There's
You could just like fucking fling him down a hole. Like, really, just like, give him a nice push. Get him shirtless.
yeah, it's just like he's like doing like a skeleton bobsled or whatever it's called. Kid's aerodynamic, man.
Skeleton bobsled.
But he's white. He looks like a white guy.
Yeah, he's a white guy. He's half Lebanese, half like English. And my
I thought
mom's
he was
full Sicilian.
I thought he was full on Lebanon.
No, but he's got like facial features of a Lebanese guy, but he's like a
Yeah.
white guy.
And your last
He's
name's
pretty much a white
Tuma.
guy. Tuma's
Thomas.
Arabic. Yeah, Thomas.
What is Thomas?
I don't know. Fucking a name.
All right, relax, man.
Sorry.
I didn't know if you knew what it
You're
meant.
right. I lashed out.
Luke means
Sorry.
like gay or something, right? Full of cum.
Dude, I'm not
One
gay.
who walks in the penises.
What does Christoph mean?
Bearer
One
of
who
Christ.
Comes
It
on
means
their own?
bearer of Christ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you bearing Christ when you came on your own face?
All right, you know what?
Huh?
I was.
What would the Lord think about that?
He would say, I forgive you, my son,
Really?
because I love you, and you walk in my bliss, and my path in the glory of God shall be with thee unto thee till thine death.
You know what I think the Lord would say?
What?
I'm fucking gay.
He would say,
pretty
he would say, God hates you. God hates you.
God hates you.
All right. What else do we got
What
on
else
the
we
news?
got here?
Oh, this guy's awesome. We're on. Okay, this guy, I can't tell if he's Jamaican.
The
I can
second
tell
one.
if he's like an islander or
black
African. No, one over. Yeah.
This guy.
I can't tell what ethnicity he is or even what continent he's from, but I love the way he speaks and I love his message.
All right, let's see it.
That's your fucking job. Inside your mouth, stick. You suck too much dick. How many dick did you suck last night? Bitch. How many people did you?
Walking down the street, this guy's on a payphone.
I love you're like, sir, are you okay? He's like, I'm just talking to my grandma. She's in a nursing home. It's hard to get a hold of her. I thought something was wrong. She's good. She's fine.
He makes a spit sound.
No. How many dick you suck last night?
How many dick did you suck last night?
And then he says, 1 cock.
That's just the president of Uganda calling a random gay man. Just check it
I've been
in.
on the inside. I'm a double agent.
Yeah.
I am calling every gay man I have met in New York City. And I am telling them they are gay.
How many cock you suck? What if he was just trying to relate?
Dude, the spit is amazing. I spit on you.
But my favorite part is, like, maybe he's just trying to relate to them. You know?
Yeah.
How many dick you suck? I suck too.
Yeah. He's
How
like,
many dick you suck?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I still meet you for brunch.
He's talking trash with the guy who's in a dick sucking competition. It's like, how many dick you sucked last night?
1, rookie numbers.
We gotta get those numbers up.
I am nothing but net when it comes to sucking cock.
I come on my own face, and it is not gay. It is actually cool. And everybody does it in Uganda.
That is great. I would love to run across that guy, man.
Yeah, he'd be awesome.
That would be fucking great.
I'd give him a spot on my
He
show.
is electric.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope he and his lady get their thing figured
Yeah,
out.
for sure, dude.
Couples therapy, my man.
Couples therapy, dude.
Let's see the Canadian guy.
Yeah, we got to see the Canadian. How much time have we done? Hour 10?
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
Nice.
Perfect. We got to see this Canadian.
What did you buy today?
I bought 6 Busch Light, 6 Bud Light, and I love them, tall boys.
Tall boys, how much would you drink a day?
Well, what day? Regular day, I don't know, maybe a couple beers, depends. Weekends, maybe, 5 beer. 2 drinks a week.
What do you think of that?
Well, that's just not feasible, not in this country. Well, come on, man, 2 drinks a week, what's that going to do for you? I mean, that doesn't even get you through a day. A reasonable amount, if you're at home, you should be able to have like 4 beer. That's just 2 more. I mean, I'll have 6. That's a fair number. Shouldn't be guidelines anyway. Why are you going to tell me how much I can drink at home?
Well, I guess the idea is, would you be concerned that you're at a higher health risk if you're drinking too much?
No. The main point here is, why are they telling me what I can drink at home? What, can I have 2 liters of pop? Can I have 2 liters of pop? Pop! What's more healthy, 4 beers or 2 liters of Coca-Cola? Do the math.
So I'm guessing that this information about the new guidelines isn't going to change your life.
It's heartbreaking, and I can't even believe it. Oh, wait a minute. You can't handle the tooth.
Dude, I love this guy.
He's awesome.
He's
dude.
amazing.
You
The
want to
thing
have
is-
about 6 beers with him.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah,
He's
it'd be
also
great.
not wrong.
What?
He's spot on. I'm in 100% agreement with this. This guy is also just me in the future.
Yeah, 100%.
This is just
You're
gonna be
lose
me.
a tooth, and somehow your hair will become wispy.
Yeah. I'm going to be toothless outside of
Yeah,
a bodega
you're gonna
bitching
be-
about the drinking guidelines.
Oh, they did what? They did what with the beers? What's wild is, okay, he's right about Coke, but they also definitely have limits, like, see whatever health guidelines on how much Coke you should
Why
drink.
are they making you drink less than four beer? Why?
It's just like a health guideline. They're saying they've changed it from a higher number to a lower number.
But can you
of 2.
only buy a certain amount?
No, you can't. No. The whole point is that there's a health guideline, but that's what he thinks is happening.
Oh, that's so fun. So
He's like, "What are you gonna tell me how many beers I can drink?" He's like, "No."
so
Was it
he's walking-
1984?
he doesn't understand it. He thinks it's the limit on how many they can buy.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
walking out of the fucking store with
12
3
beers.
He's got 3 beers. He's like, I mean, this is fucking baloney. This is ridiculous.
I mean, this is really something
This
else,
is
bud.
just. I mean,
Doesn't even get you through the day.
you can't even wet your whistle with that much.
My favorite part is he's like, "That's not feasible."
Yeah, that was
Like
great.
it's like the task is to just be a human for 24 hours, and they're like, "You have to drink less than 4 beers," and he's like, "That can't.
Again,
It's impossible."
I completely agree. I'm really with you.
We are
on this one.
completely on the same page. With
Yeah,
this
I
one,
love
dude.
this guy.
He's great.
Yeah, I'd vote for him any day. He's inspiring.
You drink 4 beers, 6 beer.
4 beers, 6 beers.
How many beers? Bro, he's great because he represents just completely misinterpreting a news story and getting absolutely outraged about it and then doubling down on your 6 beer a day habit.
I love that.
They go, the health administration recommends you have 2. Well, I drink 4, and now I'm drinking 6.
That's
No one said you couldn't do
freaking
that. Well,
horse
guess
crap.
what? You can out of my cold, dead, bloody fucking hands.
You can pull this old Milwaukee out of my cold dead hands.
And I love him. I love how like proud and smug he is at the beginning. 6 tall boys.
And I love him.
And I love him. I could go for a nice little TB right now. I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah?
mind a nice little ice cold Miller High Life, dude. We should get sponsored by some sort of
I'm in.
like an alcoholic company. Just make us absolute booze bags.
That'd be great.
What if we were just sponsored by like hard,
Like a whiskey?
like a whiskey,
That'd be fun.
like, and we just have to drink a whole bottle of whiskey per episode. And by the end, I'm like, I can't even do African voice anymore, man.
I would be like sort of okay, and you'd be like saying the N-word.
No, I would
Yeah,
not.
you would. Everybody, when Christoph gets drunk, he starts letting the N-word fly.
No.
Yes, he does.
No,
I've seen it.
That is not true.
I see. He remixes Lady Gaga songs with the N-word.
I do spec scripts for the Westboro Baptist Church.
So get a job because you're just a.
God hates you.
God hates you.
All right, we'll cut about 5 minutes before this, but
Come on, dude. No, we gotta wrap it up. Huh?
yeah, it's about that time.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all ages, wherever
Yes.
you're listening, we appreciate the love and support. Please subscribe, share
Yes.
with your friends. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And we hope you like another solo, just me and Christoph episode of Rough Week. I think we fucking knocked it out of the park. And one of the best podcasts.
One of the
all
best
time.
podcasts of all time.
And yeah, come next week.
Come next week. Yeah, like everything,
Yeah,
subscribe
like everything,
to everything,
share it with your
comment
friends,
on
dude.
everything, share it with your
Just
friends.
tell somebody else about it.
Yeah, even if you're like, this is the worst podcast I've ever heard.
Yeah, even if you hate it, tell someone how much you hate it.
Yeah, and then they'll listen to it out of spite, and then
Yeah,
that's a new fan, baby.
And then that considers it constitutes a download.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
just say, we're going to send that to MeUndies. All right. Thank you, guys.
See you. Bye.